Great matchup of two teams, a great atmosphere. It's time for football. It's still early in the season, but the contenders are attempting to emerge from the pack. And today's game features two teams very much in the early hunt as the Packers square off against the Vikings. They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get this game started. Longwell will be kicking off.
The Vikings will be kicking off to start the game. Jennings back to return.
This one is handled by Jennings. And they're ready to go on offense for the first time. Well, John, two very good, very evenly matched teams in this one, and I would suspect a few lead changes today.
When you take a look at both of these teams, one thing jumps out, and that's their ability to play mistake-free football.
The Vikings line up in a 4-3. With a counterplay. Big hit on the ball carrier. Good execution there, John.
The blockers sold it, and the back did the rest.
Ball on their own 39.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen. They soft, man.
The Vikings come out in a 4-3. Hands it off. Clears the defender. Lieber is there for the tackle. Taylor picks up the first down. That's the second time on this drive he's been able to move the chains.
First and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Here we come. Let's go.
Only one man in the backfield.
So we're going to take it. Here we go, baby.
And he gets the delayed handoff. Number 52 comes up to make the play at the 41.
You can't have a good running attack without blocking, but blocking alone won't get you what you need. You got to have a back who can find the holes when they're there.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Let's go now. Get it up.
Minnesota with 6 defensive backs. Gets the toss to the right. He loses it. The Vikings are there to pick up the ball. Great job by the defense to strip the ball.
First and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Rush in. You got to have it, D.
The Vikings come out in the bunch formation. A little misdirection. Fumble. The Packers. And he was able to rip that one away from the ball carriers. And after conversing with his coaches upstairs, he decides to challenge this one.
I think that's the right thing to do.
The coach is hoping they get it right here because that could be a big lift to the team.
What the official will be looking for here is to see if the knee is down. It's tough to say with that replay. This one won't be easy.
The ruling on the field stands. There was a fumble on the play.
And the official was unable to see anything to change his mind, so the call stands.
But they took the time to make sure.
So they have first and 10 here.
On the 48-yard line.
You toughen it up. Go back. Let's screen. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Come make a play.
Going to the right. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss.
You talk about a sense of knowing where a play is heading. That's just great instinct.
Second and long.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Hold the look. Shotgun. Shotgun.
Minnesota comes out in their nickel package. The rush is on. Carr with the dive. He's very dangerous when he runs out of the pocket.
He's a good athlete. He can hurt you when he drops back to throw, and he's a big threat to run whenever a play breaks down.
Looking to convert on third down, they have to get it to the 42.
Stop it. Watch out.
Only one man in the backfield.
Keep the throw down.
With the throw, the defender's got it. It's back-to-back turnovers. One team, then the other. We've updated our turnover stat, and it looks like this. After the defense gets the takeaway, they're now set to go at the 38. The Packers line up in a 4-3. Wiggins, the motion man. They'll pass on first down. Gets the pass off with the adjustment. Number 50 is there for the tackle at midfield. Great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
1st and 10. Ball on the 50-yard line.
Yeah, you see me. Danny. Hey,
Green Bay using 3 linebackers. Dropping back to pass on first down. Knocked away. Right was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Woodson had the coverage on the play.
Let's go, D. Let's go. All right, now.
They'll go from the I formation.
Hey, watch that screen. We're talking about bringing. Check it. Play hard and fast.
Hand it off. Sheds the tackle. Harris comes up to make the play at the 32-yard line. Good-looking run there.
And they caught the defense coming up the field in a blitz that time. And by the time they saw it was a run, the back was already in the secondary picking up a first down.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Solo. Play football.
The Vikings line up in Tripp's bunch. Hand it off to the back. Collins is there for the tackle at the 28-yard line.
Right now, they need to keep going at the defense with a run. Sooner or later, they'll be able to break one for a big game.
Gain of 3. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
28-yard line.
Let's go. Blue Jam.
The Packers line up in a 4-3. Throws it. This pass is incomplete. An errant pass that
the
time.
intended receiver on the play. Third and 6. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Tap him. They soft, man. Let's go.
The defense lines up in the nickel. To carry it, they'll go with a play fake.
Throw it now.
Throwing. And he fails to hang on to that one. And they were each jockeying for position while that one was in the air. Let's get the call. So the flag goes against the defense, and that's big because they had them stopped on 3rd down. It's 1st and goal at the 3. Receives the handoff. Touchdown, Minnesota.
This is one of those plays where you let the big guys up front just plow a path right into the end zone for you.
Longwell comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good.
The thing that most impressed me about that last drive was the offensive line. A strong offensive line is the first and most important component to an effective offense.
Minnesota is lined up for the kickoff. Jennings back to return.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 10.
You know that the offense has their eyes set on tying this thing up here on this drive. We'll have to see what they're able to put together.
The
1st and 10.
Will start the drive at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Vikings line up in a 4-3. This one is handed off. Henderson is there on the stop at the 25. He tried to pick his way through the middle, but there was no room.
That's right. And when the middle of your offensive line is eaten up like that, you got to try and get to the outside. But they wouldn't let him get away.
Ball on their own 25.
25-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Rush in. Let's go, boys.
The Vikings with a four-man front.
Play hard and fast, baby.
Fullback handoff. He gets there and pulls him down from behind. They brought an all-out blitz, John, and took him down for the loss.
They get pressure on him from all angles. He didn't have a chance.
3rd and 15. Ball on the 19-yard line.
We gotta believe in this hard game. Let's go, be physical.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Going long to the left. He can't bring it down inbounds.
You know, as a receiver, you have to be aware of so many things. Where the first down marker is, where the defenders are, and where the sideline is as you stretch out to make that catch.
Jennings was his intended target. Ryan comes into the game for the punt. Wade is the deep return man. From the 29-yard line, Wade takes the punt to the 35. Ball on their own 35.
Let us dictate. Deuce it. Watch the back. Good shoot. Go. 19. Let's go. Nothing. They don't get nothing. Watch each other back. Be careful. All right, now. They ain't got nothing.
Gets the call. Heel comes up to make the play at the 38-yard line.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
2nd and 8. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Stay on now. One back. Defense get ready.
Green Bay using 3 linebackers. Hand it off. Collins is there on the stop. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Ball at midfield.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
From the start.
The Packers with a 4-man front. Misdirection. Fumble. The Vikings grab the live ball. They lose the ball in the backfield but manage to recover.
And that was a great play to swallow up the ball carrier and put a big hit on him like that.
Ball on their own 45.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Nothing. I can do it, baby.
The Packers come out in a 4-3.
Watch the ball. All right, let's go.
Throws it. With the adjustment, he has it. The 30. Heel is there for the tackle at the 18.
They love to get the ball into his hands, and we can see why.
So at the end of 1, the score is 7-0 Vikings. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter.
1st and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Let's go. Be physical. Hey, let's go one deep.
They'll make this a 2-possession game if they get into the end zone on this drive. They're just inside the 20. This one will be spotted at the 5. It's 3 tackles so far for them today. They've got something going here.
Yeah, it's been one first down after another. They're putting together a nice-looking drive here.
5 more yards to get it into the end zone.
5-yard line.
One of us gonna make a play.
They line up in the I formation.
Hey, watch the screen.
Hands it off. They're going to spot this one at the 3-yard line. And that tackle gives him 3 in the game. On 1st and goal, they can't get into the end zone. It's 2nd and goal at the 3.
Hey, watch the counter. They soft, man. Hey. Hold the look. Blue down. They coming to red.
Still misdirection. Pickett breaks the play up in the backfield. They wanted to pound it through the middle, but they got pounded for a loss.
I'll tell you, that was a perfect time for these guys to call a blitz. They got in there, filled the gaps, and brought down the back for a loss.
It's 3rd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Don't stop that motor.
With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. Drops the interception. 4th down here, John, a lot better than a turnover.
Which is what the defense should have had on that play.
Ryan Longwell will attempt this field goal from about 24 yards out. The veteran connecting for the field goal.
And give credit to the kicker there. It's nice to have a guy that can make your drive worth 3, even if you don't get it into the end zone every time.
Longwell is just about ready to kick this one away.
Jennings back to return.
From the 5-yard line. They forced a 3-and-out on the last series. Ball on their own 20.
Start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. All day, baby. Come on.
Taylor, the lone setback, looking to run it here. Williams is there for the tackle at the 21-yard line. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today.
2nd and 8. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Clear! Clear! Let's go, D. Let's go.
They'll go from the I formation.
Let's
A
go.
little misdirection. Pajabiamila comes up to make the play. At the 25, Taylor runs it for about 3 on the counter play. Ball on their own 25.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Turn it out now. Here I come.
He hands it off. Setting up play action. He's going to run it. They'll spot this one at the 26-yard line. He wraps him up and now has 4 tackles. He tried to pick up the yardage himself on that play.
The defense held their positions and didn't let him get very far.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. He signals for a fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 26-yard line.
Ball on their own 26.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Let us dictate. In and out, in and out. Let's do it, baby. We turning it up. Let's go.
On the carry. Papinga is there on the stop at the 40. Great run there. That'll be a first down.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience as he picks up the first down.
1st and 10.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Check it.
Green Bay comes out in a 4-3. Favre with a man in motion. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Gets rid of it.
Go back.
Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. Two-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Under 10, 10. From the
The
side, from
Packers
side.
line up in the quarter defense.
It's on. You gotta believe it. It's hard day.
Going deep. The pass ball's incomplete.
He just flicked his wrist, and the ball just took off. He just needed to take a little bit off of that one, and it could have gone for a big play.
Rice was the intended receiver on that play. Brett Favre returns to the game after being shaken up earlier.
Favor, favor. Here I go.
Nickelback in this time.
Go little past.
Dropping back. Under pressure, the rush gets him from behind. The veteran slips in there and gets the sack.
Hey, you still got to give him a lot of respect. His moves haven't diminished that much, and he still makes impact plays.
Number 5 will come in now to punt it away. Jennings is back to receive this kick. This one goes out of bounds.
This is where you want to respond quickly, or this could turn into a battle for field position.
First and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Deuce it. There we go, D. Let's turn
Minnesota goes with a 4-man front.
Hey, watch that screen.
Throwing. And this pass is completed. He read the defense well, came back to his left and completes it for a first down.
I like to hurry up here. It's a change of pace, and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
Pressure, throws it. E.J. Henderson has it. Carr has that one picked off.
The ball and the defender and the receiver all got there at the same time.
After the interception, they'll set up shop at the 42.
Come on. Keep the throttle down.
The Packers come out in a dime package. Pass play here on first down with the pass. Collins is there on the stop at the 18. That powerful arm brings them a first down this time.
Not only did the quarterback show off his strong arm, but the receiver displayed some amazingly soft hands. A great throw with an even better catch is always an easy way to pick up first down.
One back.
The last time they were inside the 20, they came away with 3 points. Looking for room, Hill is there for the tackle at the 7. And he was able to create a lot of space on that run, John.
Well, it started with some good blocking. And when he got through there, he turned upfield, and they weren't in position to tackle him.
They have 7 yards to the end zone.
Back it up, baby. Regular.
Green Bay comes out in a 4-3. Give it to the halfback. Good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
Minnesota kills the clock with that timeout. About a minute left. They need 7 yards for a touchdown.
On the 7-yard line.
Let's go, dude. Go low. They ain't got nothing.
Green Bay using 3 linebackers. Hand off to the tailback. They're going to spot this one at the 6. The tackle is his 5th of the game. Didn't get the blocking they needed, and now it'll be 3rd down and goal. 6 yards to go for a touchdown.
Ball on the 6-yard line.
Keep it up. Check it.
Green Bay comes out in their nickel package. Gets rid of it, and he lets it slip out of his grasp.
A lot of teams use their short passing game like a running game. Lots of short, high-percentage passes that allows them to keep possession while moving the ball down the field. Sometimes those short passes can turn into a big gain. But as a receiver on a short pattern or outlet route, you have to stay disciplined and make the catch before you try and create extra yardage.
So this should be an easy 3. The veteran kicks it through.
Not every drive is going to get you a touchdown, so getting 3 was big. Now they got to go over what worked and what didn't, so the next drive will get them a TD.
Longwell comes in to kick off.
Jennings back to return.
Nice kick and returnable. From the 7. The Packers need to score quickly as they start this drive. At the 19. It's 1st and 10.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Get some slack going.
Carr scans the defense from the gun.
Hey, let's go 1 deep. Here we go.
Looking upfield. Fakes the handoff with the throw. Almost picked off. Driver was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Griffin with the coverage.
Second and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Come on. Here we go, baby. Here I go.
The Vikings come out in a nickel package.
No stop that motor.
With the pass, picked off. The defense is forcing turnovers, creating havoc. They've intercepted the quarterback 3 times. So they're ready to go on offense after the interception. They'll start at the 22-yard line.
Go. Everything you got.
The Packers with a 4-man front.
There we go. All day, baby. Come on. Watch the snap down.
Trying for the end zone before halftime. Ooh, nearly picked off. It looks like it's going to be an interference goal. The only question is, against whom?
21,
He did
down.
prevent the touchdown, but it won't be easy now for the defense to stop them.
Yeah, sometimes an interference call can be the difference between the offense getting 3 or getting 7.
Their last red zone trip resulted in a field goal.
Slide going!
Soft lob to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. What an interception. Great position by Keel.
And here's the thing. He's back there in his zone, and he's looking right at the quarterback's eyes. And when the quarterback let it go, he was all over it. They need a big play here if they want to have any shot at scoring before the half.
So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10.
We're talking about bringing. Watch the play.
Taylor, the deep back.
Let's go.
I'm coming through, baby.
Hand it off. Lever comes up to make the play at the 23-yard line.
The defense is trying to shut down the running game early to force him to pass. We'll have to see if it works and causes him to give up on it here in the first half.
It's 2nd down and 7 to go.
23-yard line.
Good shoot. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Keep the throttle down.
Going into halftime, the score is 13-0. Vikings.
At the end of the first half, the score is the Vikings 13, the Packers nothing. We're ready to begin the 3rd quarter of play.
Crosby looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off.
Wade back deep to return.
He got all of that one. From the 2. Wade finds some open area on the return and brings it back to the 33. The Packers have really taken control of the game. They come out here in the second half with a lot of momentum. Clearly, John, not the close game we expected. In fact, this one could even end up as a blowout.
Yeah, but you know, whenever you have 2 evenly matched teams like this, and one is clearly in control of the game, I think the difference probably lies in preparation.
To carry it, number 50 is there for the tackle at the 36-yard line.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense honest.
Ball on their own 36.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Check it out, baby.
The Packers come out in a 4-3. Gets the call. Fakes the handoff. Pressure coming.
That's just a case of an overload where the defense had more guys rushing than the offense had blocking.
They're looking now at 3rd and long after the sack.
Stay soft, man. Let's go, let's go.
Green Bay comes out in a dime package.
Hey, watch the ball.
Throws it. Barnett is there for the tackle at the 28. And they don't pick up nearly enough for the first down, John.
I'll tell you, this is such an odd decision. You've got to be able to execute a play with deeper options when you've got 3rd and long.
Jennings sets up to run back the punt. From the 24-yard line.
This team is going to have to focus a lot more than they did in the first half if they're going to come back.
The
1st and 10.
Will start the drive at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
Regular.
Taylor, the lone back. Stepping up with the pass. This pass is incomplete. Jennings was his intended target.
The intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Johnny. Watch your eyes. You can't stop me. Hold the look.
Throwing. Pass caught by the fullback. They'll knock him out of bounds at the 32-yard line. Johnson with a decent 6-yard gain. Ball on their own 32.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Get me going. I'm coming through, baby. Here I come.
Minnesota goes with a 4-man front. Carr with a man in motion.
Yeah, you see me.
Hands it off. E.J. Henderson makes the stop, and they'll be short of the marker. Taylor makes a valiant effort, but can't make it to the first down marker. Ryan is ready to punt this one away. Wade lines up deep for the punt return. From the 19, the 30. Wade provides a real spark with that return, bringing it back to the 40. Ball on their own 40.
At the 40-yard line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. All on
Green Bay using 3 linebackers.
All right, let's go. Let's do our thing. Let's do
A little misdirection. The 50. They're going to spot this one at the 45. He makes his 5th stop of the game on that play. Shot out of a cannon, John, the way he exploded after he got the handoff.
I'll say the offensive line created some movement up front. Everybody got his block, and the back did a great job of finding the running lane. When you're talking about execution in the running game, this is just the kind of thing you're talking about.
Woodson is there for the tackle at the 39.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry, but there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
Gain of 5 on the play.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Favre back in the shotgun. Throws it. Incomplete. Wade was the intended receiver on that play.
Receiver on the play. Third and 4. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Check it out, baby. You gotta have it, D. Yeah, it's on. Safety right.
With the throw, he finds his man. Bryant catches a beautiful pass, John, and that'll pick up a first down.
Yeah, that ball had plenty of motion on it. Nice tight spiral and perfect placement.
1st and 10.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Get it up. Nothing. They don't get nothing.
The backs are lined up in an eye. Closing in, gets the pass off. This one goes to the fullback on the right side. Olstad picks up about 4 yards on that reception.
On the play.
It's 2nd down and 6 to go.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Let's run, man. Need a hammer, not the nail.
Peterson is the deep back. Fullback handoff. Play action. Throws to the end zone. He had a shot, but couldn't come up with it. Right. Dropped a sure touchdown on that play, John.
Usually he's pretty reliable around the goal line, and they really do like to go to him whenever they need a big catch. He just got to do a better job of watching the ball into his hand.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Dynamite. Watch each other back.
Green Bay looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. Drops back.
Give him help.
Gets rid of it. And it's caught. Nick Barnett has been around the ball all day and records his 4th tackle.
This is good communication between the quarterback and his receiver to keep the chains moving. They know where the first down marker is, and they recognize the type of coverage the defense is playing. The ball is there, and so is the catch.
Where we going? What screen? Here I go. Stretch strong.
Going to the left. Woodson is there on the stop. Peterson is able to get a yard or 2 on the toss.
On the play.
And this is the 9th play of this drive. They're inside the 15.
No more, fellas.
Green Bay comes out in a 4-3.
We like to practice wolves.
Gets the call. Setting up play action under pressure. Fumbled. The Vikings pick it up. Ball was loose in the backfield, but the offense is able to jump on it first.
Whoa, got lucky that time. That's a real heads-up play.
Third down, and they have to get to the 3-yard
Ball
line.
on the 18-yard line.
Let's go. Be physical. Stay focused now. You need to rush.
They'll bring the blitz. Looks to the end zone. He's there. Touchdown, Minnesota.
This is an option route. The receiver's route depends on the defense he sees, but the quarterback has to see the same thing to make it work. Here, they're both on the same page, and they get a touchdown.
The point after is good.
That was a nice job of keeping those chains moving and avoiding costly penalties. Now they've got to see if they can keep this momentum that they have established going for the remainder of this game.
Longwell will be kicking off.
Minnesota is lined up for the kickoff. Jennings back to return.
From the 6. Not
Kickoff
much on that
11
return.
yards.
Nope, they had him fumbling and
on the
bumbling
return.
all around before the 20, and that return was over before it ever got anywhere.
The
First and
Packers
10.
will start the drive at the 18-yard line. First and 10.
We gotta have it, D. Here we come.
Minnesota lines up in a 4-3.
He's holding it up. Nothing. They don't get nothing.
He's brought down behind the
Taylor
line
with
for a
the
short
carry.
loss.
He didn't hit the
1 yard
hole with
loss
much
on the
conviction
play.
on that one.
Second and long.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
No, one. On the 10.
Minnesota comes out in their nickel package. Drops back. Gets rid of it. He finds his man. Carr completes the pass for a 5-yard gain on second down.
On the play.
Ball on their own 22.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
We've completed 3 quarters of play, and the score is 20-0. Vikings.
20, the Packers. Nothing.
Green Bay has been beaten up all game long and will need a big fourth quarter if they're going to make a comeback. Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
The Vikings come out in a dime package. Brings it down looking to run. Carr with the dive, and he's down at the 39-yard line.
Hey, if you can keep running the ball in the fourth quarter as you're playing catch-up, that's an advantage that you have over the defense because it keeps them off balance.
There we go, D. Yeah, let's go, baby. All right, now. All right, here we go.
Busting it left. Number 52 breaks the play up in the backfield.
He's really not gotten it going on the ground today.
Ball on their own
Second and
37.
12. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Minnesota lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. They'll take off. Number 31 is there on the stop.
Watch. Now, the key to this first down was the fact that the defense lost containment on the quarterback. He's out there running around, and that time, it got him a first down.
They ain't got nothing. You gotta believe it. It's our day.
Hand it off. Pushes off. Smith is there for the tackle at the 48-yard line. The play calling is very surprising considering the size of the deficit.
This is not a good time to sneak in a running play. They need lots of yards real fast.
Second and 7.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Alert, fire.
Carr will work out of the shotgun with the throw. Complete to the wide receiver. Driver didn't have much room to do anything with that ball.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
8th play of this drive.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Hard count, fellas. Watch each other back.
Carr from the shotgun. Throws it with the catch. Number 31 comes up to make the play at the 33.
This is a guy who comes to play, and he seems to make big catches when they really need him. This time they needed to convert on 3rd down, and he's there for the reception and the 1st down.
Hey, watch the screen. Will. Everything you got. Yeah, it's on.
They give it to the halfback. Sharper is there on the stop at the 15-yard line. The veteran with a good game.
He's taken his share of licks over the years. That hasn't stopped him from busting off long gainers like that every now and then.
10th play of this drive, down inside the 15.
So we gonna take it on the 10.
Minnesota using 3 linebackers. Goes to the end zone. Touchdown, Packers.
Watch his catch by the tight end. I always say the tight end is always more of a threat in the red zone. He's a big target, and his skills sometimes cause matchup problems for the defense.
The extra point attempt is good. The Packers have just made it a 2-score game.
This team can put up some points, but this might be a little too deep a hole.
Not enough time to try to get the ball back, so the onside kick is the call. The onside kick is off from the 42-yard line. That was perfect execution by the kicking team right there to recover the onside kick. It's 1st and 10.
Will start the drive at the 42-yard line. 1st and 10.
Defense, get ready.
Taylor, the lone back. He'll pass on 1st down. Gets the pass off, complete to the wide receiver. Whitesmith was in on the play again for another tick on the stat sheet.
Perfect execution to get this 1st down. Look at it here. He knows how far they have to move the chain, and he gets it by making the right decision and laying it in there like that.
Watch your eyes. Let's go. Keep it up.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Throwing. Pass ball's incomplete. Jennings was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Jennings, the intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Hold the look. Let's go.
Taylor, the lone back, drops back. Going for 6. Incomplete. The defense was coming after him on that play.
He knew he didn't have much time, and he decided to get rid of the ball quickly on that one.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's get some pressure. I can do it, baby.
The Vikings come out in a dime package.
We're talking about me. Let's go now.
Steps up into the pocket, gets the pass off, knocked away. Green Bay comes up short on 3rd down again.
Intended receiver on the play.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Let's go. Be physical. Let's go, baby. It's our chance. Get some slack going. Here we go, baby.
I don't think they have a choice. They have to go for it.
Watch the play. Get it started. Here they come. That's it.
They're blitzing. Pressure. Throws it. Number 31 is there on the stop at the 28-yard line.
You talk about a guy who sees the whole field. He's ready to throw when his receiver gets open. That's this guy. Watch his play right here. He's looking, he sees his options. Then he makes the decision to get it to him, and it's there for a big conversion on 4th down.
We gotta have it, D. Come on. What screen?
The blitz is on. Runs through the tackle. Ooh, what a hit on the quarterback.
If your tackles don't have quickness, that gives those speed rushing guys a chance to push the pocket while creating pressure on the quarterback.
Now they're looking at 2nd and long after the sack.
29-yard line.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Need a hammer, not the nail. All right, now.
Carr will work out of the shotgun. Going long. And he just can't hang on. So they don't get the completion, and the defense got a little lucky there. Eighth play of this drive.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Turnover. Everything you got.
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on third down so far. Ferguson moves in motion. He can't escape. What a tremendous individual effort by the defensive lineman.
Now, that's the kind of defensive player you can build a team around. Having a guy like that up front allows you to drop 7 or 8 guys back in coverage and still get a pass rush.
That denial on fourth down should preserve the win.
They'll take over at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10.
From the start. Let's do our thing.
The Packers line up in a 4-3. Hand it off to the back. They'll spot this one at the 33. So that tackle was his third. He came with a blitz, and there wasn't anywhere to go.
Yeah, and that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes. At that time, there were no holes at all.
Ball on their own 33.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Let's go. Ain't no thing.
Green Bay using 3 linebackers. Wiggins, the motion man.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Handoff. They're going to spot this one at the 34-yard line. That's his third tackle of the contest. 2-yard gain.
2 on the play.
Ball on their own 34.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Ain't no way. Tampa.
Green Bay lines up in a 4-3. Hand it off. Woodson is there on the stop at the 37-yard line. The third down run, not enough to keep the drive alive, so the punting team coming in.
There's nothing wrong with trying to grind it out in the fourth quarter when you're playing with a lead.
Very solid defensive effort to force the 3-and-out. He's waving for the fair catch.
If they want a shot in this one, they got to put something together on this drive. There just isn't much time left.
Ball on their own 20.
Start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Minnesota goes with a 4-man front. Hand off to the tailback. Gets rid of it. Behind him, but he has it. White Smith brought him down. That's his 5th tackle of the game. He's rushing the offense back to the line.
I'm coming through, baby. Hey, let's go. Here we go.
He'll stop the clock with a spike. They have to move him down quickly here on 2nd down. Ball on their own 39.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Hey, here we go. Watch the fake.
The Vikings come out in a dime package. Dropping back with the throw. White Smith picks it off. The swarming defense has stifled the opposition, forcing 4 interceptions. The defense has a timeout left, but it won't help them. Kneel downs can end the game, running out the clock.
Everything you got. Get some slack going. Yeah, let's go, baby. Rush in. Here we come.
He'll just take a knee. Green Bay calls a timeout.
Called by the
They
defense.
have no timeouts left.
You can't stop me. We're talking about me. Not today. Yes, on. I can do it, baby. Watch each other back. It's not a habit, D. Don't stop that motor. Let's go.
He'll take a knee.
Run! Let us dictate.
Up top.
Set. Hot. Hey, let's go, 1G. Go make a play. Here we go, baby. Keep it up. They ain't got nothing. Save it. Bring it. Here we go. Stay deeper than deepest.
Not a lot of points, but not close
The
either.
final
2
score
touchdowns
is
separating the two
Minnesota
teams.
20, Green Bay 7.
This game is presented by the authority of the National Football League and EA Sports. Any publication, rebroadcast, or other use of the descriptions and accounts of this game without the express written permission of EA Sports is prohibited. This is Al Michaels. Tonight,